There's really only one way to get rich as a real estate agent. Just one. If you're a real estate agent or you plan to become one soon and you're wanting to make over $1 million a year, sell hundreds and hundreds of homes, and actually work less while having time for your friends and your family and, your social life, then you need to understand this one simple concept. Spoiler alert, the solution is not just to sell more homes. I'll tell you what this concept is and tell you how to implement it in your own real estate business right now. What's up, guys? It's Dustin Brohm, host of the Massive Agent Podcast. And on this channel, we believe in profits over production, attracting business versus chasing it. And my goal here is to actually teach agents how to sell fewer homes, but actually make more money. I'll explain that one here later. So let's talk about how to get really rich as a real estate agent, okay? There's really only one way to do this. Before I break down this one simple concept that's gonna help you sell hundreds and hundreds or even thousands of homes every year, we're gonna talk about what you can't do. We're gonna talk about what isn't the path. And that is doing everything yourself. What most realtors do is they wear all the hats in their business. They try to do everything. They put up the signs and take them down. They bring the key boxes out to the property. They do the graphics. They do the flyers. They open the doors. They drive across town to open the doors for clients. They're doing the listing presentations. They're typing up all the stuff. They're scheduling showings. They're doing the open houses. They're doing the social media content. And I'll just tell you this, as a solo agent wearing all the hats, doing all the things, your time has a cap on it. You literally can only work 24 hours in a single day. You just can't do any more than that. So if you are doing everything yourself, you have a limit on how much you can do. Now, I know that I just described 99.9% of you because as a realtor, the first 7 or 8 years of my career, that's what I did. I did everything. I tried to run my own Facebook ads. I did my own videos. I still had to service the clients, write the emails, set up the CRM system. I had to literally do everything. Most of those things are not income producing activities. And most of those things don't necessarily need to be done by you. So I learned to hire a transaction coordinator. I learned to have other people go put the signs up and take them down. And what that taught me was this simple concept that all of the biggest team leaders, high income realtors in our industry all know and have mastered. And that's the concept of leverage. In other words, you're hiring people to get more work done in a day. If you yourself can only work 8 to 10 hours a day, we'll call it 8 hours a day, that's all you can work. If you have 10 other people working for you who can all work 8 hours in a day, then that means 80 hours of actual work can get done every single day. So the secret here to becoming really, really rich as a real estate agent is to learn how to leverage other people. You need to build a sales team. You need to build a true business, one that doesn't rely on you and your time and your actions and your activities. You need to leverage other people's work. I'm not sure about you, but if I had 80 hours of actual work that could get done in a day, we would do a crap load of content. We'd service a ton of clients. We'd have a ton of listing presentations. We'd have the best email campaigns out there. We'd have literally everything dialed in. When you can leverage other people and their time, you can accomplish so much more in a faster period of time. One thing that I've learned is that the highest income earners in real estate all run sales teams. They all have real estate businesses, ones that operate without them. If they get sick or if they go to Europe for a month or if they just get fed up and say, I'm taking a month off, the business still runs. Homes are still getting sold because they have a team of buyer's agents. They have a team of listing specialists. They have marketing specialists. They have assistants. They have everyone getting the work done, and they are not personally required to be there anymore. And many of these team leaders, many of these business owners actually have more free time than you do as a struggling solo agent just trying to sell 1 to 2 houses a month. It's crazy. And it's all because they've really mastered leverage and systems. And they think like a business owner. What a lot of agents struggle with is they're not thinking like business owners. They're not thinking like entrepreneurs. They're thinking like employees. Rather, you own your own job, but you still have an employee mentality. You're not thinking like a true business owner would. Because if you were, you wouldn't be doing some of the things yourself that you're doing yourself. If you want to really reach 7 figures a year and earn 1, 2, 4, $8 million a year, and yes, there are agents making that much take home per year, then you need to start thinking differently. You need to approach every day and every decision as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, not as somebody that owns your own job. And then you need to start making different decisions starting today. You need to make decisions and moves based on your new mentality, based on what an entrepreneur would do. Let me speak to all the brand new real estate agents or soon to be real estate agents for just a sec. If you're listening to this and you're getting kind of overwhelmed, or you're even like your limiting beliefs are popping up and you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna get to a point where I'm selling 1, 2, 3 homes a month and then I'll worry about building a business. Here's the problem with that. You have to begin with the end in mind, because if you start right now thinking and acting like someone who owns their own job, then you're gonna have results that are in congruency with that. It's really hard to act like an employee right now, and then as you're busy and things are growing, you're like, oh, now I'm gonna think like an entrepreneur. Now I'm gonna think like a business owner. Now I'm gonna start leveraging others and hiring an assistant and a transaction coordinator and a showing assistant and buyer's agents and listing agents and office managers. But look, I understand. I was there. I know exactly how you feel. I felt that way for years, for actually far too long. But what I found is that I was looking at it all wrong. I didn't have anyone to look at, like my mentor, somebody who's now my business partner. I couldn't look at them and be like, hey, wow, you just structured things a little differently and put some pieces in place so then you can kind of step out. He's the face of his real estate team and they sell 800 homes a year. He hasn't actually talked to a client in years. He's the face of the company, but he's not required to be there. He works 2 hours a month. But I didn't have access to anyone like that. I didn't really have any mentors. I was just following the blueprint that the real estate industry gives us as realtors. Sell more homes. And let's be honest, like, you have to do that, yes, but it doesn't mean that you personally need to be the one selling that home. Someone on your team needs to do it. Someone within your business, someone in your organization needs to sell the houses. That's the key. That's the differentiation. That's the real distinction. I'll end with this. 2 years from now, you're probably still gonna be selling homes, hopefully, but where will you be? Are you just gonna be going from 10 sales to 20, 20 sales to 40, 40 sales to 50, and you're just gonna keep chasing that number of homes sold number that the industry teaches us is so important? Or production, how much production you're doing? Look, that's great, but I don't know about you, but I care more about how much income comes from the home sales versus how many homes are actually sold. Ask yourself that question. Would you rather achieve the number of homes sold or the income that comes from it? I think every single one of you, if you're still watching this far into the video, you'd answer the latter. You want the income that comes from it. And that's why up front I said, I care about and I promote and teach profits over production. A lot of you right now are thinking, okay, that's great. I know I need to hire people, but who? Who should I hire? How should I pay them? How can I compensate them? Well, here's the thing. There are thousands, probably tens of thousands of other agents in the industry right now who have already done this. They've already built the thing and they've shown and proven that it works. You just need to find out what they did. You need to look at who these top producers are and just build what they built. Follow in their footsteps, do what they do. What I chose to do is not just to ask them, hey person, can I bug you and get more of your time when you don't have it to give and teach me? I partnered with these people. I found my mentor at my brokerage. We became business partners, and because of that, he's opened up his entire playbook to me. He's opened his entire playbook up to my whole team of agents. And now I have agents on my team that are building their own teams. And then some of their agents are building their own teams. All because we partnered together through our unique business structure and the playbook was open. We became financially aligned, okay? Financially aligned and financially incentivized to help others grow their sales teams. I'll tell you this about my mentor, Clayton. I asked him one time, if I wanted to hire you as my coach, what would it cost? And he's like, dude, I wouldn't even do it, first of all. And if I did, you just wouldn't be able to afford it. The number would be so big that it wouldn't make any sense. His time is more valuable than that I could afford to pay. So he doesn't even do coaching and mentoring except for his business partners. So anyone on our team, they are a business partner of his, they're a business partner of mine, and we're all financially aligned together. When they sell a shitload of homes, we win. It's this amazing win-win thing. So if you want to learn more about that unique business structure and the massive agent team, this team of independents, this team that builds teams, we have 250 agents in about 36 states, and we're always looking for more. Make sure that you go down into the description. There's a Calendly link. You can schedule a call with me and we'll walk you through the whole structure and how it works. But only serious entrepreneurial thinking agents apply. Please, if you're just like, hey, I want to sell an extra couple homes a year, this is not for you, okay? You can do that anywhere. We're looking for people that want to really scale and build a real estate business and go from selling a few homes to selling hundreds within just a couple years. It's been done before, it is being done. We have the blueprint to do it. You can do it too. You just have to plug into the right system with the right people. I appreciate you guys. Take care. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you have not yet. And if you found value in this video, please share it with someone in your office, an agent you're connected to on social. Consider sharing it in a Facebook group or something, but help us to reach more agents, because far too many agents in this industry are just following an outdated playbook that serves their broker, but not them, okay? It's time to take control back. It's time to start defining what you want your life and your income to look like and building that from the start. Let's go.